I recall a time of when I would ponder of myself in the aftermath of dealing and therefore suffering many disappointing relationships. I would read myself, "You can and should do this often, you know." After a time of being sufficiently healed enough to move forwards, I noticed a feeling of numbness about me. Well, at first during some occasions, it was perceived as numbness. But, after a while in living more of the similar experiences, it becomes very easy to not only physically walk away when something does not function, due to matters not collaborating to your personal gratification and expectations, but you are also enabled to walk away in acceptance and undisturbed and enabled to let go more easier as time prevails. The gift of intelligence also, is having the insight to notice of where your progression is taking place, and the insight to know that this is being given, for more experiences to come that will provide the comfort intellectually for you to further progress. Through understanding and acceptance, breeds inner strength, and therefore a resolve leading to a more constant state of humility of your disposition. It is the confidence that clarity brings. In more similar cases, you come to understand through seeing that you are able to accept matters as they are, and also coming to discern that in living, nothing, no matter what it is, rather physical or material, holds permanency, as there is no such state of being as permanent. You find each time in reading your inner progression that you are not numb, you just get it. Clarity is always pleasant because it brings no pain. In fact, clarity is what ends the pain, because it diminishes the lack of understanding, as the lacking thereof creates and maintains a sense of conflict. And you have in time become more of an adult in your responses to situations, that some of us feel should perform the same response socially characteristically, no matter of how seasoned in life we become through time. The most sensitive area of this journey through the storms as well as the pleasant times, we are vulnerable of either getting matters right for the sake of progression, or inaccurate for having to fail, and thus being made to suffer once again until we are made mature enough to embrace clarity. It is as if there is a negation of maturity for the advantage of evolution, as this is being made to believe is a form of advancement, when it is a stagnation which opposes true evolution, because intelligence which cultivates maturity has been rejected. Rejecting the advancement is a conscious effort of imposed stagnation. But, in life you come to learn of how to accept things better as you decide to move forwards in areas of where matters fail in certain settings. You find that, where one area fails, in another dimension in regard in tandem of the same situation, the matters of the heart and mind win inevitably. After those who have observed your person and perceive that those particular matters of the heart no longer traumatize you, they see that despite of what you face and what crumbles before you, in spite of your best efforts for success in relationships, in your manner of respecting the woman and taking care of all of her personal desires and needs, your heart and mind does not remain in a disappointing state, but you are very much an unremitting presence in the world now, and your life becomes much more fulfilling. It is this reality, because you have come to understand that it is never wise to become attached to anything or anyone inside of an immorally, almost impenetrable world as this, because attachment brings a pain, as the Buddha said, which you can only blame yourself for the choice of holding on to that which disturbs you for whatever reasoning, because all you have to do is choose to no longer hurt yourself by way of your desires and disappointments working in tandem of you living inside of a past that is betraying your present conditioning. It is a big and beautiful world outside of each world that we decide to heal from. Let the inner sun shine upon your life. Don't allow yourself to remain in a sense of dismay and miss it. Time is sacred, so don't waste it. Written by David Anthony Brayboy.